Oh yeah, visa. Anyways, Mapara, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I can excel para get thing. If you're new here, I can highlight para welcome home. So today is the 30th of December, and I thought I should drop last video before Mahaukawa and Kidnula. Brutally visa, guys. The brutal and is sitting from Godino. So I figured, you know what, let me open a one and have a chit chat with you guys. So this is basically a recap video. We're gonna recap on everything that happened this year. I'm just gonna look in terms of trading, of course. I'm gonna look at how the market went. I'm gonna look at how like everything went in general, you know. And as I do that, I'm gonna try to like put randomly, guys, put screenshots of my trades, whether on the side. And yeah, so it's basically like a recap video, story time type of vibe. Anyways, I think the first thing I want to talk about is the news. Guys, NFP my doll. NFP my doll, when I catch you, NFP. Can I tell you how many times NFP went right this year for Rena? I think, let me tell you, I think out of 12, we had 6 or 7 consecutive wins of NFP. From there, saploa. Guys, when I tell you the NFP took all that money that it gave to me in that 6 months, I'm not even joking. It took all of the money. Kori, like, I ended up being in a situation where I was like, you know what, it's fine. It is what it is. But anyways, NFP really took a toll on me this year. We started off like we started off like to trade DIWA vibes, you know, TP's hit ing. I think the problem starts when you become like overconfident, or when you're like corner, you know, and then you end up having a problem. So the same thing happened to me. I think for that 7 months I was so confident. Rio, NFP is mine. Young Gila, NFP, young Gila, guys, young Gila. And let me tell you, when I say Horika December, I was already like, you know what, it's fine, it is what it is. But I funded, and I think we had a double spike. Our last NFP, we had a double spike. Thank you so much to the broker that I use. I did not blow. However, I had a crazy drawdown that it did not give me anything, but it gave me back not even all of it, like 80% of the money that I had funded. So I was in a situation where like the market led opposite direction, and then it went my direction, but I did not blow. I just had like a few accounts, a few positions rather, that were closed. So please don't mind the noise, guys. And then but anyways, it's a recap video, so it does not have to be filtered. And then FOMC, I think I traded FOMC twice this year, and I blew both times. I'm not even gonna lie. PPI is the one I was getting it. However, the problem with PPI is that micro, or I was trading it with small accounts, right? Another thing that I tried was definitely Another thing I killed was definitely USDJPY. Oh, USDJPY was my baby this year. I'm not even gonna lie, and I feel like this year was just negituza, you know. It was not really like an official thing out. I'm trading USDJPY. It was that thing out. Everyone is talking about Euro USD, USDJPY as major pairs, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for USDJPY, because even NFP kaufela was USDJPY the whole year. So USDJPY will definitely be part of my new trading plan for next year. I think I'm gonna be replacing gold with it. I'm not sure, I'm yet to decide. And then another thing, I got to like formally familiarize myself with like best times to trade USDJPY and all that. And let me tell you, the convenience that comes with trading USDJPY in the AMs. I think it took your session. It's a Tokyo Asian session or Tokyo session. Yes, that session. it's so convenient because VIX you traded around that time, so it was so convenient for me. I'm not even gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. I'm adding USD as part of my, what do you call this, on my trading plan. So another thing that it's a recap, so I'm trying to think like the highest amount I've withdrawn this year. Even as Q&A. You know what I think, ne? I think this will be recap video part 1, and then part 2 is a Q&A to start of the year. What do you guys think? So yeah, that will be answered on part 2. So USD will definitely be part of my trading plan, because it respects my strategy. It really aligns VIX, man. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's not as difficult, you know, and it is one pair you can basically use to recover your losses, you know. So it's quite a good it's quite a good currency pair to look at or to focus on, you know. Another pair that I'm gonna add, I think it's USD. No, not USD, AUD or AUD CAD. One of the two. Those ones were like good on my side because like they moved quite well, you know. Even though they don't pay, but they move, you know, like it's a pair that you can use to recover, you know, to recover your losses and all that. So on the currency side, I think that is what I'm gonna focus on. Will I ever look at US30? I don't think so, guys. I tried looking at US30 without even trading it, without even like it, and I was like, no, this is not for me. It's not gonna work out. So I don't think I'm ever gonna look at US30. I doubt, guys. And then another thing that I remember is this year I've actually tried my level best to not scalp, and I don't think it's swinging either, but I either. So I think I wasn't scalping this year, honestly speaking. I was scalping of weeks. As the year ended, I started scalping, you know, and it felt so good because every time I scalp, I get shit right. Every time I scalp, I get everything right. So scalping is like my thing. I feel like scalping is something I will forever be like taking part in, you know, like I'll have a separate account for swinging and I'll have a separate account for scalping, because scalping is a part of my identity and scalping is how I got here in the first place, you know. So you but USD I don't think it's something that you can scalp. I don't think you can scalp USD or on my side I don't think I can scalp USD, so I just hold it for like the whole day until kapuma 3 or until kapuma 4, you know. So in terms of USD I don't think I'll ever scalp it, but I'm definitely adding it to my trading plan. One thing I'm removing from my trading plan is gold. I'm removing gold from my trading plan because I think next year I want to change my reasons for trading also, you know. So in terms of gold is more of like I want to get money now, and it's also for like the adrenaline, and you can't really build discipline ka gold because 1 minute you are blower, the next minute you're making money, the next minute it's moving, the next minute it's not moving, you know. So you can't really build discipline, or you can't really be consistent ka gold in terms of like results. So I'm taking that one out because my idea of what I want trading to do for me next year has definitely changed. Guys, hey. Another thing, I think we're done. Let's get into VIX. In terms of volatility, oh, VIX 101S, my baby. Let me drink. I'll drink to VIX 101S. Oh, ya patala, ya move. Hey, sell, hey, buy, hey, hold, hey, jump it how high. You guys, you don't understand. Volatility 101S. I'm telling you. You see that penny? It saved a lot of my accounts. It grew a lot of my accounts. Oh, guys, I'm in love with 101S. I'm not even gonna lie. 101S reminds me of 75-1S. That's a 0.001. In Hoputsa 75-1S. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. 101S is definitely the girl that she thinks she is. Because what do you mean it does not blow your account? What do you mean you can grow a $5 account, crazy lot size, and not blow? $100, guys. Oh, beautiful. I think most of my withdrawals were from 101S, or most of my good results were actually from 101S because of how it moved and how it respected my strategy, you know. So 101S is definitely the girl that he thinks she thinks she is, you know. So 101S is definitely gonna be on my trading plan next year. Yo, another volatility pair that I've fallen in love with again is definitely 75. Volatility 75 has just reminded me where I come from, you know. Like, I mean, I started at 75 and I basically learned or studied VIX 75, you know. So it was also a pleasant index to look at. It was also a pleasant index to trade, even though like at times you'd blow, you know, not really blow, but you'd take an L from it. But I feel like it is also gonna be an index that I'm gonna be putting in my plan for next year. The movement is always beautiful. The lot size is always beautiful. It's also very beautiful, and the volatility level is very manageable. So 75 is also going to be on my plan for next year. Another index that I feel, you know what, I've fallen in love with it this year is definitely 10 and 10-1S. Oh, when I tell you who volatility 10-1S pays and volatility 10 pays, I'm not even joking, guys. And mind you, if you watched my previous videos, you will learn that these are level 1 indices that I'm talking about. They pay so well. They pay so well. I'm not even gonna lie, they pay so well. And I think that is also gonna be I have to choose one, obviously, from 10-1S and 10 to put in my trading plan. But overall, I enjoyed trading them, you know. Another index that I feel like I'm gonna be looking at next year is volatility. Yo, 100 nyana, not a lot 100 nyana, because I started touching bases on it like hence when I started scalping, because that is like the best index to scalp, you know, because we actually didn't know. So I feel like that is one index I will particularly look at for scalping reasons, you know, not hold and all that, but for scalping I'll definitely look at volatility 100. So on my trading plan, I'm definitely having USD JPY, I'm definitely having AUD USD, I'm definitely having 101S, I'm definitely having 75. I need 2 more. I think it's either gonna be 10 or 10-1S. And then I also want to touch bases a little bit on bomb and crash, because this year, honestly, I did not visit bomb and crash that much, you know. So I think I'm gonna look at bomb 500 and crash 500 next year. You know. So yeah, overall, this year it was a bittersweet situation in terms of the market. We didn't really like make money as much as we made money on COVID, right? Or on my side, I feel like I did not work hard as much as I wanted to work hard, you know. So let's see how next year goes. Let's see how like everything works out. So let me know what you will be having in your trading plan for 2025. Before you do that, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So yeah, let me know in the comment section how your trading year was, and don't forget to ask your questions for part 2. Part 2 will definitely be released on the 1st or the 2nd